What's up, everybody? This review, we're taking a look at the Marvel Legends Strong Guy. Now, this has the X Factor logo on the bottom. This is the second release of this guy, the first one being that Build-A-Figure. And I'm pretty pumped to get this guy out of the packaging and check it out because, I mean, I love that X Factor team that with this look, you know, him, Havoc, Polaris, Will Spain, the Quicksilver, Multiple Man, in this yellow and blue suit. Man, I love that look so much for them. And I'm pretty glad. I saw a leak or something like that, or a rumor that they were redoing the X Factor team for this look, which I am so glad about because the original releases of all of them, I'm going to say, were not the strongest releases of them. And for them being one of my favorite team look-wise and everything like that, this version of it, I wish they had come out with something a lot stronger. And this guy is the first one of, I guess, new X Factor releases of the suits. So hopefully we get the rest of the team updated. You know, I love Havoc in that jacket. He's probably my biggest want to get updated. But yeah, I mean, you got this cool packaging here. You got him. You can see he comes with extra accessories that the other one did not. You know, just being a Build-A-Figure, it was just him. But you got the side, you got the awesome artwork. You got the back with a little bit of a bio. Bending that, the heavy weight. More artwork, which we've seen this before. We've seen all this artwork before. Really cool. I can tell already that the paint work on this guy and the head sculpts are just so much better than the other one. But of course, we'll break it out to compare it later. So let's get them open and check them out. So taking a look at our Strong Guy outside of the packaging, he looks really cool. He looks really good. The Build-A-Figure was nice too, but it had its own little, in a weird way, like issues with it that I didn't care for. This guy seemed to have a lot more, you know, people paid more attention to this one, putting this one out as far as like the paint and everything like that. So that's really cool. But yeah, my first impression is I really like this, and the head sculpts and the paintwork is what grabs my attention at first. We'll get to that in a second. So we'll go through some of his accessories. We've got an alternate head sculpt, and we've got this one here, and I absolutely love this. This is probably my favorite head sculpt. One of the things Guido here is most known for is he's got this distinct look underneath his nose and between the upper part of his lip there. It's larger than normal. That was one of the most distinct things about him. I mean, besides the glasses and the little hair right there in the front, that was one of the biggest things for his look. And it's one of the things I wanted them to really emphasize. And they nailed it in this look, man. That's really, really nice. You have that red on the glasses, the lens. They nailed that. Looks cool. Paint on the lips. All the creases. Just really, really nice. Now it does come with a couple of hands here, which is great because hands equals expressions, and that makes it more fun. So we've got a couple of open hands here. I won't say open, C hands, grabbing hands, which we'll be using in a moment. But yeah, they look good. And I'm noticing the color. The color looks good. You get this awesome thumbs up or thumbs down. Really nice head sculpt, or hand sculpt, sorry. Yeah, that looks great. Great for display, expressions, that sort of thing. And then one of the cool accessories he comes with is, he comes with some weights. So we've got this bar here. And we'll just plug the end in here. That's a little tough. I don't think they're like late keyed or anything like that. Pop right in, but you can see the weight's got this nice metal, gunmetal color to it. Got the end there, and he's really strong. So I don't even think those are like 45s. Those are probably something else, custom made or something like that. Who knows? Pop that one in there, and you can see that the bar is already bent, and just to give more emphasis on the fact of how heavy those weights are. But that looks really, really cool. I like that. I like the little grooves there, the texturing there. Really, really cool. And that's it for his accessories. So looking at our strong guy, he looks really awesome. Again, you got this nice head sculpt. You got the nice paint there, the detailing in the mouth. Got the glasses, the hair. Looks really good, nice expression. Collar looks good. The color on him looks good. This nice yellow. The X here with the white. We've got the zipper here. Some shiny blue, silver, different kind of blue. But yeah, it looks nice. It's pretty much going to be, I want to say exactly like our Build-A-Figure. Just brought out better with details. And again, I love this team so much, so I'm glad to get him done in a more proper way, because that Build-A-Figure was like tough. And if I remember right, there was like QC issues with stuff going on with him back then. So yeah, I think he looks great. All right, for articulation, the head looks down. It's on the double ball peg. Head looks down, pretty good. Looks up, really nice. I like that. When you go all the way down, there is like a little gap back there, but you're probably gonna be posing it in a way that hides that, like looking down at somebody from the front. So then you can just roll that around, tilt, all that. Really nice movement in there. I like that for expressions and everything. No butterflies, but arm does go out pretty decent. That's not bad. Not quite a T, but it's a large shoulder and you're worried about the armor piece here. Rolls around. No bicep cut, but you got the single jointed elbow. And then you get your rotation in there. And then you get your hinge and rotation in the wrist. You got a diaphragm joint, which feels really nice. Goes forward about that far, goes back a little farther. Wish it could go further forward more. But yeah, that's pretty good. No waist cut or anything like that. Everything's gonna be in the diaphragm. Leg goes forward about that far, not far at all. Back to neutral. Upper thigh cut. Double jointed pinned knees. And then you get your hinge, pivot, and the ankle. And that is it for his articulation. And I don't know if you notice, I put the different hands on there with the grasping hands, the grabby hands, which these fingers do give a little bit. You can see you can pull them out so you can slide an object in there. But yeah, and I also changed the head sculpt to this face, which looks good. And here is strong guy with the weight in his hand and got the thumbs up like it's nothing. Just, you know, got it up there. Bars bent, everything like that. And this is a very cool pose, very fun display piece that they gave. And you can use that with anybody. I mean, I think this is just great. I love this. It just adds so much to him. I kind of wish there was like a more open hand, grabbing hand. And I wish he was able to, I don't know if y'all remember the old Masterpiece cards or the posters and stuff like that. There's one where he's holding like Polaris on his shoulders, and I kind of, you know, would like to be able to do that pose. Like that would be pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, I think this thing looks great. And there is another fun pose for him. Got the hand on his hip, just looks imposing. I love it. One of the things with Strong Guy is that he's going to be somewhat of a balancing act, because he's as part of his design, he has very small feet compared to that upper body. But I just think that looks really cool. I imagine the whole team around him, he's in the background and just kind of like, yeah, you're done for, you know, stopping bad guys. But this figure is, I'm really liking it. All right, so it is comparison time, and this is where things get a little crazy. You have the same body, but this one looks different and just overall better. We can start with the head sculpts, and you can see where see if that'll get us a little closer. Where I was mentioning how he has a specific look above the lip, in between the nose, and this one does not nail that at all. This one looks weird. The glasses look better on this one. This new version nails the comic book look, like, absolutely. Like, that looks so good. And then the paint and everything looks good. The folds. This looks weird to me. I always felt that way about it, but we didn't get any extra head sculpts for it. I mean, the size of the head is different. And man, what a difference that alone would make. Then you've got the difference in the yellows. So you've got this orange, more of an orange here. You've got the actual yellow. You've got the red X with the white background, with the orange background. You've got difference in the shades of blue. Pretty much the other sculpts are the same, but this guy didn't come with any extra hands, nothing like that, for nobody, with no characters. And then you look at this, the shoulder part, it's solid silver all the way through there, where he's got the metallic blue. We got the silver. One of the QC issues this guy had was there was really bad, like, silver paint, like overspray or something like that. Like, I don't know. It was on, like, almost every single one of these guys. But you just had to find one that was pretty decent. That was, like, one of the QC issue things there. This guy has the really bad thighs. Like, they're scraped. Just faded. It didn't match the rest of the blue. This one looks really uniform. No silver, like, overspray sort of thing going on. So yeah, I mean, just those differences are just make it very drastic. So you've got the back here, and you can see where the silver is in between to the belt is blue. Here's got the orange and the blue. Like, the blue doesn't go all the way up. In here has the section molded in there, but it's not painted. This one is. And I think you can kind of get away with that. That one wasn't, like, too crazy, but it does look a lot better with that blue there. So, I mean, just so drastic. But it's the same figure. I mean, the zippers, look at that plain. It's just hidden. Right here, you got the silver. Those extra details. This new one is definitely way nicer. This one is gone. I thought there might be a way to save this one and be like, yeah, I'm keeping it. Nah, he's done. He's done for. Because this one is just that much more superior. Even though it's the same figure, they decided to give this guy some love, and I appreciate that because, again, I love this team a lot. So really cool. And just to do it, I swapped the other head sculpt, the new head sculpt, onto this body. And it does make it look a little bit better because that head sculpt was that much better. I got the old head sculpt on this body. And I mean, it doesn't look horrible, but it doesn't look good either, especially after having these ones. They definitely show that this one wasn't sculpted the best. And I bet if they were to do a little happy smirky face, like cheesing face like that one, like, it would be done in a way that was just so much better now. They probably just didn't want to do it to preserve, want money, but probably also to preserve this one for people that had the Build-A-Figure. But honestly, the Build-A-Figure is just not holding up to this guy at all. At all. One more thing to point out as I was going through swapping the heads and stuff that I noticed was this guy also has the skin tone for the neck piece. versus this guy has the blue in there that goes all the way up to his head sculpt. And here we go with our X Factor. So it's crazy. I love this team so much, the look of it again. And I gotta have the rest of them redone. That Havoc is one that I've been waiting for forever. And when it came out, I was kind of disappointed in it. Polaris has a beautiful head sculpt. Really nice. Love the hair, the paint, everything like that. The body's so like outdated and messed up. Our Multiple Man came out like so long ago. He had that Fury jacket system thing going on. A Wolfsbane, the last one of the team to release, looks good. Looks really good. The yellow looks nice. You got the logo, looks good. This is the Quicksilver from the 3-pack. And then, of course, you can throw Forge in there if you want to, don't want to. If you do, I wouldn't blame you. If you don't, I wouldn't blame you. But yeah, I'll take him out for now. But I guess compared with the rest of them, he's got more of like an orange that kind of matches some of these, like these two. Their colors were like all over the place. That was one of the biggest things, problems. They came out so far in between that the bodies between them have all updated. The colors didn't match. They're so far apart. Even the X-Men figures are the same way. Some have like an orange, some have a yellow, some of them yellow-orange. It's like just so many varying colors. And that was the problem with trying to get this team together, is they came out so far in between that the colors just didn't match. And that was one of the things I absolutely hated. And again, the bodies are just so dated. They could have did so much better. This Strong Guy looks really, really good. This Wolfsbane looks really, really good. They're matching in the colors and the yellows. They look a lot better. Their X logos look good. The blues look good. Their sculpts, everything about them look really good. You can just kind of tell these ones are like so much older. The only thing saving this Polaris is like the head sculpt, but then you look at the body and it's like so bad. She can be on like a new female buck. Havoc could be on a new male body. A better articulated one. And I just hope they do it right. I hope they don't try to like give like a different version of the jacket. I do like this one a lot. The inside being blue, having that little bit of blue in there and the checkered parts up here. That is one of my favorite things about the jacket. And then the rolled up sleeves. I hope they don't try to do something different to where they can justify this one still being in someone's collection. Like, just redo this look. Make it a lot better. Choose a way better body. But this guy didn't even come with like the wrist parts. I had to take that from a Wolverine figure. So yeah, hopefully they get this guy right. Hopefully our Polaris will. I'm nervous because this head sculpt looks so good. The hair sculpt, the head sculpt, everything like that. That, man, what if they give her a new female body, which would be amazing, and then they mess the head portion up? It'd be like dang. Multiple Man needs a good update. He's on that old body. What is that? The old cat body. So it's like maybe a new jacket system, something like that. Could be done so much better. And again, because they're also farther out, these have more of the orange than the yellow. He has yellow. Multiple Man has the yellow. She looks like she has orange in the chest portion, but like a little bit lighter in the waist. He has orange all throughout. So it's like, man, get them together. And the fact that they did this Strong Guy, redid him, and made him so awesome. Like, I hope they nail these other ones and do it sooner than later. That way that they can really, really match. That is one of my biggest things. Just do it sooner. Because by the time those things, if you put it off and everything like that, who knows what will be coming out, what kind of body style. And then you put it on an older body and nobody's going to care for it. Or everybody will feel disappointed, because I'm pretty sure this is probably a lot of people's favorite look for this team. So yeah, it's like, yeah, do it right. Just nail it. Go ahead and knock it out. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it. All right, so that's gonna be it for this review. Overall, I love this figure. I really do. I like it a lot. Do I think it's perfect? Maybe not. I wish he can get a little more range of motion, but the motion that he's got in there also kind of fits his look and his style. You know, being that ginormous, he's not like super Spider-Man. I just kind of wish we could always get that kind of articulation with any figure and then leave it up to us to decide how far we push it. But yeah, I think he looks good. And this just shows how much how good the sculpt was before, just how much it needed some attention. And that could probably go for a lot of figures that they make. Probably some good molds out there that just didn't get the kind of love that it needed, so it didn't bring out the best in it. This figure here, I think, was a pretty good revisit. It's a very unique look, and I think they waited for a pretty good time to come back and knock it out, because I mean the head sculpts have gotten so much better lately. You can tell the difference. I mean, I'm looking at him and then looking at the Havoc, and I'm just like, man, the Havoc needs to look a lot better. It's crazy. Again, the articulation was pretty good for him. The paint is everything right now. The colors, the paint apps, just looking so much better than the previous one. And then the sculpting for the head sculpts. The head sculpt was everything. They really nailed the look. Especially that section, like I mentioned before, between the nose and the lip. That's very unique to him, and they crushed it. They really did. And then having the weights, that was like such a fun thing to add in there. He has had pictures where he is like, you know, holding it and the bar is bending because he is really strong. But yeah, it's just really good. I kind of wish he had more of a cheesy look like the previous version. You know, kind of grinning. I wish they would have redid that one. But they also gave us a really nice expression head with that one. So I like the choices that they did, honestly. Just a good figure. I think it was a good release by them. And again, I just hope that they decide to update the rest of these and do it fast so that they can all match. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how many people are going to skip out on this one feeling like the old one is okay. But just in my opinion, this one just, you know, so much better than the Build-A-Figure version that I'm going to be getting rid of my Build-A-Figure version. So yeah, that's going to be it for this review. As always, I hope I helped you out in some way, showed you enough to help you make up your own mind, whether you're going to pick this up and be okay with the other one. Maybe this team is not it for you. Maybe you didn't care for this team anyways. But yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Later.